and is now saving that up, and it can be shared with other people in the class. So here's my Maori culture one, and other people will be able to get that link and directly refer to my article. So you could have your students build their material based on a montage and maybe a few other tools, and present that as part of their assignment or their portfolio to you as a work activity. So that's the montage tool. Flashcards is another very simple one. For those people that are looking at helping develop memory and retention, you can actually build a flashcard deck. So these were traditionally paper cards where you'd have an image or a chart and combine it with a solution on the back. Or we could look at ones that existing teachers have created. Maybe it's on French verbs, or it might be on motor cars, for example. And we can flip through, and you can actually share these. You can create new ones. You can make them again available to your class, or even better, your students can build them for you and share them as part of your curriculum resources as well. A lot of these technologies like montage and flashcards and so on are using cloud-based services that Microsoft has got. So we look at this and think of how do we deliver experiences on PCs, on Macs, on any browser for that matter, using a combination of the power of these devices as well as the internet and the cloud. So we've got a lot of cloud services that we're supporting now. This morning, Evan mentioned that we've made some announcements around Office 365 for education. For a number of countries, it's available now. That provides you with mail, SharePoint, and link online as well. So we're trying to provide you that rich set of collaboration tools, and most importantly, make them available free of charge to teachers and to students. So some really good things happening from a cloud perspective. Jane Mackerel, just for you, is Microsoft Flight in here as well. So a number of schools were using Flight Simulator for several years. It was being used for physics, it was being used for geography and so on. What we've done now is we've released Microsoft Flight, which is a free game. So it's available free of charge. You can download add-on packs and you pay for those, but the core of it, you could actually integrate in some of your lessons as well. So if you are teaching physics, if you're teaching geography, then you might find Flight's another great tool that the students can use. And introducing that game-based learning approach to everything as well. So I'll just launch it here and park that. What else have I got in the way of games? So, going back to Flight. Clearly it wants me to keep playing it. Here we go. So we also look at other game technologies. So when we think of technology like the Xbox, we've had the Kinect. The Kinect is a camera that allows you to capture the person's video, but to also look at their gestures. So I can literally be at a screen and do things like that to bring in worldwide telescope. I can expand worldwide telescope just by using my gestures if I had a Kinect controller here. And what we found is that a lot of hackers were building Kinect-based applications for the PC by hacking our Kinect device, which was for the Xbox, and making it a powerful tool. What we then did was we embraced that movement. And so Kinect is now available for Windows. You can actually order it, it's discounted for schools and so on. But people are starting to really explore what's possible using something like Kinect. So what I'm going to play is a video for about 30 seconds to give you an idea of how some people are taking advantage of Kinect to build some really rich experiences that take advantage of motion and students' interaction. So let me just quickly play that video. I think there's sound as well.
We started with a sensor that turned voice and movement into magic.
Xbox, play.
We thought this would be fun to play with, and it was. But something amazing is happening. The world is starting to imagine things we hadn't even thought of. Unexpected things. Hopeful things. Beautiful things. Inspiring things. Which is why, even though the world keeps asking us what we'll do with Kinect next, we're just as excited to ask the world the same thing.
So So we've already had some really interesting things emerge using Connect. There's some schools in Hong Kong that are actually using it to teach Mandarin. And so what happens is the kids actually have a game. There are characters that are actually mentioning phrases or words in Mandarin, and the students can literally leap and grab those particular phrases to form a sentence, as one example. They also have a game where they're teaching basic math. And again, they get sort of an equation put up, 5 plus 7 equals, and they've got to find the right answer to that. 12, grab it, and again, they accrue points and so on. So we are starting to look at the gamification of education. We're looking at how we can take advantage of simple technologies and things like the Xbox and so on, and bring them into rich learning experiences. So maybe think about projects and possibilities around the Connect technology as well. Now, for a lot of you, you will need to collaborate. You'll be working on collaboration where you might be in the same room. Other times, you might actually be working on a project where you're collaborating maybe across the city, across the country, or even across the globe. So one of the things that we've really recognised is you want to be able to work on documents simultaneously with other people. So what I've done here is I've got a Microsoft Word document. It's a regular Microsoft Word 2012 document. And I've actually uploaded it to my SkyDrive, which is part of the Live EDU thing that you can set one up for free at skydrive.live.com. And I've saved that document there, and I could edit that using a web-based version of Word. So I don't need to be in Word on the PC. I could use a web version if you wanted to use a web version. In this particular example, though, I'm actually in Microsoft Word, the full version. And Carl, who's at the back of the room, is in the same document with me. So I can see here and note that there are currently 3 people editing the document. Carl's in twice. Good on you, Carl. And I can see there's some updates here. So I could go over and resave that. And then what it will actually do is refresh the document with the changes that have been made. So Carl, if I can make a couple of changes maybe to the document. And he's going to add probably a phrase to the bottom there. And I'll no doubt see that in a second. And basically what this means is in one Word document, we can have multiple people editing at the one time. So you can see Carl's got a comment here, and he's actually probably typing in that paragraph at the moment. You can see he's typing, he's probably saving it, and I'll see a reminder in a second saying there are updates available, and I'll be able to click that and view those updates. The other program you can do this in will be in Microsoft OneNote. And in OneNote, it's actually all done instantly as well. So later today, in some of your sessions, you'll be working with OneNote. I know Joan Dalton is going to be coordinating one activity using OneNote. So we've got a server in the facility. You'll have a OneNote file there, and you'll all be able to work on that simultaneously. We did this at the World Forum that we ran several months back, and we actually had hundreds of people all working on the same OneNote file and contributing ideas and brainstorming. And the amount of work and output that that collective brains trust of people produced in such a short space of time was purely incredible. So there you go, you can see Jason's fantastic. So an example of real-time collaboration using the cloud as well as Microsoft Word running locally. So I'll just go back to my, my clip here, and you'll see I've got all of the links in here. I've got the Mathematics 4, the worksheet generator, and so on. It's all up there, and what I want to do now is to make it available to my blog. So I can literally, with Windows Live Writer, just press publish, and what it's going to do now is connect to the network and fail, but it will actually go up and talk to WordPress and upload that particular file, internet willing, to my blog, and you'll be able to access it immediately after the session, hopefully download some of those tools and integrate them into your activities during the course of the conference, and potentially well beyond there. So you can see the blog there, you've got the entry, all the links are there are resources pages and so on, and straight away you're up and running. What I ask in return is one thing, and that is if you have ideas, if you've found other applications that you want to share, or you've used these things effectively, please come back to the blog and leave a comment. Leave a comment and share so we can use this as a bit of a building out. Then when I meet other educators, I can share what you're also doing, and we can build a bit more of a community using some of the social networking tools like this blog and like the Partners in Learning Network as well. So I've really crammed in 45 minutes into 30 and probably didn't give it a lot of justice, but I did want to try to get the day closer to being on time. So I hope you found that valuable and interesting. I hope there are a few nuggets in there for all of you, and I look forward to engaging with you during the rest of the Partners in Learning Forum. So thank you very much.